almost.
All right, let's see. What did Jen and Jen?
What
is
in the
this?
world?
What did she?
What
They're
the
on gills.
hell?
They're on gills. Why are they on gills? What is?
Format's going great. We actually really like it.
Yeah,
so
blind
far.
pick is how I'm gonna do stuff. I think going forward, this is very, very good.
Yeah, the only thing someone might not like about it is that you have to constantly lead games, but it's really not bad.
Gen Kumon running their heavy biped, dual therapist kite with dual Traino, and then Navi. Beautiful, beautiful AC. I like what you've done with it. That's very pretty. Running the Crab Knight, one of the last remaining Crab Knight players.
The only one.
Yeah, I think the only one.
She's
Yeah.
the only
But
one.
Look at that S62
Yeah.
though. It's still a very, very threatening build.
But we're at a point where you have to be good at the game for your counter pick to win.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Like this game, this has gotten to such a weird point in AC6's lifespan where.
Like, I have
builds
beaten
are
several.
so weird. The builds are so weird, and they're so varied that you have to kind of know how your build plays against their build to even stand a chance. Like, the knowledge checks are really, really there.
Like, say what you want about this game, like old gen people, I will say the one thing that makes this game stand out above any other is how different every build plays from each other.
Oh yeah, it's super cool.
Other games, the builds are different, but they're not this different. Like, compare, like, think about how different Zim Shield and, like, Hutassa Boat has to play. Anyways, this isn't about Hutassa Boat. We see a huge AP lead right now for Navi.
Navi showing the Crab
It's a bit
Knight still
funny.
has still has claws after all this time.
Still got it. It is funny to watch these kind of matchups where it's like we're seeing all these meta advancements, and we got the builds that these two are both extremely known for. I'm always a big fan of that.
Yeah, both players have been playing since like pretty much the game came out. Like Navi even before C Knight adopted the hammer, Navi was playing it.
Yeah. This has been the thing. I don't know about Gen Kumon. Obviously, therapists were not good until this patch, but I do know that.
I think Gen Kumon played Rifle
ever since this patch.
before Therapist got patched.
Which more or less is very on theme because they're both kite builds.
Yeah, they're both built for kites.
And pretty much, yeah, and pretty much since this batch, this has just been the Gen Kumon. In fact, I would say he's the besides the Fast, he's really the only remaining therapist player because Afro doesn't play that outside of counterpicks now.
I can imagine so, Celestia. I think HML and Jeff Beta are still the best. But could it experiment with something like Soup? Soup has seen a huge rise in the meta recently because of how it does with Lamb. But then again, Lamb might be falling off because of Etsu Shield, which is very, very interesting.
Yep. And I think the meta being more kite in general is bad for Lamb because it means they have to play more aggressively, and that can be tough for them to do so. Like, it's funny, a lot of people will look at the default Lamb build and will be like, oh, it's a kite build, but it's actually the most aggressive of the Lamb builds that are out there. Like, as far as, like, the good Lamb build, it's the most aggressive. That being said, though, you know, Gen Kumon is losing this AP lead still.
Yeah, this is an awkward.
Interesting stage
this is an awkward thing. Like how Navi is moving, it is very, very hard for Gen Kumon. I should have swapped perspectives. I apologize. It is hard for Gen Kumon's therapist to actually land, and if those therapists aren't doing stagger, you can't really go for like a Traino or something because you are put in the stance, and then you're getting hit by the HMLs, you're getting hit by the Jeff Beta, stuff like that. It's just going to be really, really hard for you to do anything here. They need to change your build.
Also, just gonna get shielded anyways. Yeah, it is also just gonna be shielded anyways.
Yeah, I think
Navi's movement that entire game was beautiful.
I think Gen needs to change their build for this matchup 1000% because like Navi is extremely good at extremely good at Crab Knight, and your build definitely loses to Crab Knight. Like this looks very, very hard for you. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, I like this format a lot because it does go. It really does. Contribute to the spirit of AC6, like building AC, like your garage knowledge is going to be very important here, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, that's where Lulu came in making this kind of like embracing the almost.
All right, let's see. What did Jen and Jen? What is this?
World?
What did she? They're on gills.
Hell?
They're on gills. Why are they on gills? What is
Gills on RJ?
Yeah, Navi is the exact same build, and Gen Kumon has dual Javelin Alpha MLTO4 Gills RJ?
Into PS?
What are you doing? I guess, no, okay, Javelin Alpha, I believe if you block that, you do still take a lot of impact because it explodes behind you. But, like, Gills on RJ? Did you forget to change that? Like, as Gorilla Force, a very good RJ player in chat says, Gills is pretty terrible in RJ. It's also spring chicken legs, not mine beta, which is way more common than... What am I looking... What is happening? You're giving me mental damage. I have taken psychic damage from this AC. What is this, Gen Kumon? What did you do?
Let him cook. Let him cook. This is where I love these kind of rule sets where you can change your build, because you just get experiments like this. You know?
Yeah,
sometimes you can just throw it out there and ball.
This is definitely the new format, I think, for these tournaments. Like, Lulu cooked with this format. It kicks
back
ass.
out there and ball. Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is gonna cook. That's the reason why I entered the tournament, because I knew, like, or not this tournament, but, like, she was doing a test tournament for this rule set.
Yeah, it's dope.
I'm like, this has potential. This 100% could take off. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot and give you guys the opportunities. And I was able.
Rumble this month.
Yeah. And I did some counterpicking and stuff myself. It was awesome.
I do not agree with the spring chicken pick, because like your stability is so ass and you're stancing all the time. You're just gonna get hammered. Like you're
also on gills.
Yeah, you're on gills. Which hey Mel, go ahead and finish that sentence. You said you're also on gills. What follows that?
That was all I said. You're also on gills. That's it. I mean, that's all you need to know. You're on gills with RJ.
You know, the Javelin Alpha
Gills are not good, but...
The Javelin Alpha
Gills are not good on their own.
It's not popping off at all.
It does get a nice stagger punish there, but it's not going to matter. Just so much AP deficit.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. Yeah, I do not think... I will be honest with you, though. It is getting closer. That was closer than last time.
The real sacrifice, I think, for this build, with all of this, why does it have MLT4s? Like, I know it might not be able to fit much more, but, like... MLT4 of all missiles. If you have to put on MLT4s, it's probably bad.
Yeah, the MLT4 is a terrible missile. It's weird because like HML4 is amazing. It's like one of the best missiles in the entire game, but MLT4 is terrible. Weird how that works.
Yeah, I mean the stats are night and day. Let's say that much.
Now we were making fun of him, but Gen Kumon does barely. No, that they lost the AP lead. They almost had it for a moment.
Just lost to Stagger War as well, and that's just going to be a clean PA. They're going to be trading those PAs, but, you know, a huge, huge lead for Navi.
Yeah, this is looking like a GG. Gen Kumon's going to have to...
It was so close to being a good opportunity. Oh, the kick, though!
Good kick,
this is one of the jabs, though.
Not nearly good enough.
Yeah, because you also have to go through all of this explosive defense that Navi has.
See, I'm just thinking about how this is going to look on YouTube, and you know there's somebody out there who runs Spring Chicken double jab that's going to be so excited.
No, let him cook. Wait, actually, look at the AP difference.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, look at the AP difference. He got that stagger punish off. This has potential, but no, the kick was... will destroy any hopes and dreams of Navi enjoyers out there.
The crusher of hope. That was awesome, because as I was saying, like I know there's somebody out there who plays like Spring Chicken double jab alpha that got so excited when they saw Gen Kumon pull it out only to get obliterated.